I'm currently at a conference for homeopathy, but the teachers are naturopaths, they're MDs, they are people in the Western medical profession that have moved over to the more holistic view of how we approach health and how we approach wellness. And I want to share with you a couple of things that I have learned as a doctor of natural medicine, but I have never been on the Western side. So it was very cool to have a lot of practitioners sit here in this conference and say, I have done all of the things and nothing worked for some of these people, except, here's the important part, okay? Listen up, listen. Nothing worked except when you started to look at the spiritual component, at the electromagnetic field around the body, how you relate. And this theme happened over and over. How your electrical system, so your nervous system that is in your body, picks up on information, okay? So these are fields around your body. It is information that the nervous system is taking in. Think of it, I always imagine it, when I first started really learning this years ago, this really helped me, okay? You cannot think when somebody says, oh, you're an electromagnetic being, or you're an energetic being having a human experience. I want you to think of, when they say energy, what they actually mean. Because think of it more like radio frequency, and it helped me so much to understand this, because light is the same way. Those are all vibrations and frequencies. So in a radio, okay, they're broadcasting radio waves. Your receiver, if it is turned on, is open to receiving that, and it's turned on to like whatever the right frequency is. It's open to receiving that particular information, what comes through as words. If you've ever listened to like a radio show in the morning on your drive to work, your receiver is picking up on frequencies in the air and making it into words that you can hear. Your body is the same way. Over and over in this conference, they have said, I've had clients. What's interesting is usually this is not always the easy to fix clients. These are the clients that have complex things, chronic conditions, things like that. Autoimmune seems to always kind of be my world. People who've gone to everybody else and they're like, nothing is helping, and then they come to me. So what you don't understand is that what is affecting you is more than just physical. It's more than just emotional. So sometimes even an energy healing or an acupuncture session is not enough, because it's not coming from your energetic body. It is coming from your soul or your spirit. Something has changed in the way that your soul, your spirit, your essence, your personality, whatever you want to fucking call it, is relating to the world. And your body, your nervous system, the biological dense matter of you, is using the nervous system to perceive information, and the information that it has and the frequency that it is attuned to says it is not safe, which means the most gentle of protocols will still not often work for this person, because their body is in a state of hyper aware, or I'm at a loss for the word, but anyways, it's constantly scanning for things in the environment that are a threat. It thinks there are things out there, including treatment that you might be prescribing as a practitioner, that are a threat. This is coming from MDs, medical doctors, who went to traditional medicine school. That the world of talking about quantum fields, talking about electromagnetic fields around the body, EMFs, all of those things, talking about homeopathy, talking about even plants and the energetic signatures of plants, like none of that is normal to them. But they're coming in here and they're telling you. They're teaching at conferences, because they're like, there are some things that cannot be explained by a 1 + 1 = 2 model, because people are not 1 + 1. They're 1 plus all of the experience that they have ever had in this life and others equals whatever the total is. It feels really nice to be somebody who is in the realm of working in feelings, working with electromagnetic fields, working with meridians and chakras and all of these things that are unseen to people. And so they think that they're not real. And talking about how your spirit can literally feel out of place in your environment, in your relationship, in your place of business. And that is the reason that you're sick. You tell somebody that and they're like, the fuck? It's real. And it's being witnessed all over. But most of the medical community can't name it because they're not aware of it. So just one really cool thing that I learned this weekend.